We are back! Welcome back! I'm so happy to be here. In this video we will build a dovetail log cabin from start to finish. We will build the wall, the rafter, the window, the insulation, the roofing, everything. So watch and learn or watch and enjoy. Wow, today it's a big day. It's finally time to take out the big tools. Generator, compressor, all the tools. Let's go. Not the time. So today I will finally start the wall of the dovetail cabin with the notch in the corner and everything. It's gonna be interesting. Okay, the first step is to lay out the openings, so the door, the window on the floor, so I know where I'm going. Okay, so now my layout is done on the floor. That line is for the end of the window, so F for fenêtre in French, and this line is for the log to stop, P for poutre in French, for log. And this is the height of the starting of the windows. It's important to know where the windows and the door is going because I don't want to lose too much wood. I will cut the log in the right dimension straight away. I'm actually ready to start the layout on the beam, the first beam. I made 4 templates to mark the actual dovetail. So the first step is to cut the log on the good length, and after that it's time for the joinery. Finally time that I can use you for something. The first one is done. Wow! It went well. I almost did a big mistake because this one is the first log and I cut the top side and I marked the bottom side, but I don't need to cut the first bottom side. Just in time, I managed to not cut the wrong piece. If you want to learn to build stuff with the traditional way, I highly recommend to do with the dovetail notch because it's pretty simple and the result will be beautiful. I just changed my mind. I think I will do firewood with this cabin. I'm just kidding. Here's the first window. There we go. This is the first door. This is the first window opening of the log cabin. This technique will prevent the window to get squished because on the top of the window I will left some space. The log cabin will shrink years after years and the window will be intact and the log will slide around this 2x4. This is the dovetail joint. So the basic of that corner is that each log is on the outside, so if water comes in there it will slide right off because it's easy to just mistake the angle and do it on the other side, the water will just slide inside and make rot everything. So that way everything will slide right off outside of the cabin. This type of corner just lock everything in place. See, like once it's all together, there's no way that this cabin will fall apart. Some people build some jig for the chainsaw to cut those corners, but I prefer to have some jig, but only for the pencil. And after that, just cut the rough cut with some tools and finish with the wood chisel. A lot more accurate like that. Those are my jig. I have 4 of them. This is both for the right side. There is the right outside and the right inside. So I just make sure to place them very well on the beam. Now that my layout is done and that the both end is straight, I can join my line and you will see the angle. Basically, this angle is the same angle that you have here. So when you turn the log around, it will join up perfectly. That is what it's supposed to look like when it's done. I have the right side and the left side, and to know how many wood you need to left here, you just take the height of your log and add the space between the log and divide it by 2. So here we have 8 inches. I put 1 inches between. 8 plus 9 divided by 2 is 4.5 inches. So I know that I need to have 4.5 inches of wood. You can adjust that, but normally it's a 50-degree angle just there. Hello, it's Rémi from the future again. While editing this video, I realized that there's so much that I need to talk about this building process that I decided to build a kit for you. In that kit you have a 3 hours long video that you see me work in real time with a lot less editing, because sometimes you need to feel in a real time the work process. There is a list of material that you need. There is the plan of the cabin. There is a 50 pages document. You have all the steps described one at a time, and you have all the measurement and everything to build the exact cabin. My goal with this kit is to give you as much information as possible for you to build the same thing. I put all my heart into that, so if you are interested to build something like that, I highly suggest for you to go and check the link below, and I promise you that with this kit you will have all the information and the skills to build this cabin. And I just want to say that if you only want to watch the 3 hours long video, it's totally fine with me, but maybe you will have the confidence to try to build something with this formation. Enough talking, back to the video. So after that, finish the cut with the handsaw. Here we go. One side done. Now I can just adjust with the wood chisel to finish properly the edge. This one I cannot do it with the skill saw, so I will do it with the chainsaw. The chainsaw make a very rough cut, but I can also finish it with the wood chisel. I just make sure that I just go flush to the line here, flush to the line on the other side, and after that slick the middle. When I think I'm pretty close to be done, I will check it with my straight edge. perfect. You see, that's the perfect example. The straight edge touch both sides, but just there's a little bit of light in the middle. That means that the joint will be perfect. For the spacing between the lug, I use just a board of 1 inch. Now you've seen all the process to cut one joint. I will do it like another 100 times, and we will see you later. It really starts to look like a cabin. Wow! I hit a nail. Another advantage to do it with the wood chisel is that the wood is super soft when we are done, so the water have nothing ready to grip. When you do with the chainsaw, there's so much space that the water can soak in. This is what my pencil looked like when I started. Now it look like this, and I have only half of it done. It really starts to look like a small cabin. Really nice. I have only one last row to do and the wall will be done. It went really well. I'm happy with it. What do you think? Good morning everyone! It's been almost a week that I've not been here because it was raining every day and I don't want to put my tool underwater, so it was a waiting time and a break time. But today it's a big day because I think we will be able to finish the structure. Wow! And the roof is pretty simple. I will just cut my rafter the good dimension and put it up only on site. The Dovetail log cabin, it's not dedicated to be here, it's for our customer, so it's just like a big puzzle that I will take all apart and back together after it. Enough talking, let's do it. Espèce de petit chien. This one is a little bit different because it's the last one from this side. So I have 2 feet on each side for the roof to sit on because the roof gonna be wider than the building. And I just did the notch on the bottom side because in the top side there's no other beam that will go on top of it. So like that I have a lot of strength to support the weight of the roof. Good morning! It's a new day on the Dovetail log cabin. But I have a bad news for you. Last day my camera died, so you missed the end of the small cabin. But now, it's all done. I managed to finish the top log and to build the rafters for the roof. They are all sand and ready to stain. So I'm super happy how it turned out. It turned out perfect. And wow, it's gonna be beautiful when everything will be sand and stained and back together. So tell me, what do you think about that type of construction. Do you love it? Yeah, if you have any question or suggestion, feel free to write to us and we will answer everything. Now it's a pretty trickiest moment because all the beam are cut at the right link and everything, so I don't want to broke them in any ways. I found with the time that the best solution, it's a big wood screw with a small piece of chain. Put it straight through the chain and like so. The setup is very strong, so I have no worry that it will slip or everything. So when I will take the excavator to take all the beam down, I will just snap my chain into that and it's super strong. So sometimes the simplest way is the cheaper one. Wow, for the first time this week. When I will put it back together on the side, the hole will be already there, so it's gonna be faster. Wow, it's crazy to think that it takes 8 days of building and it takes less than 1 hour to tear it all down. But it's a fun process. It's a really big puzzle, and now I'm pretty sure you know, for sanding I use a sanding pad like that. It works really well and they are pretty cheap. I'm really happy to have taken the time to go take my mask because whew, and I just finished the sanding of all the beams. Yeah, there's a lot of them. And I'm ready to stain, but it's a little bit too moist. But I think that maybe in 1 hour, when the sun will hit directly the beam, they will dry like in 15 minutes. So it's almost there. You see, there's just some space on the shadow, but not too bad. It's so satisfying, the silence. Finally, no more noise, at least for today. Meanwhile, I think I will start to do the smart triangle wall. I don't know how you call that, but yeah, I will say it in French. So I will build the pignon for the Dovetail cabin, but I don't want to make a mistake because all the wall I already put them together, but not the roof timber there. So I know that all my match and everything are perfect, but I need to build 2 of them that will have the window inside of it. So I don't want to have a difference between those one and those that I will build. So I think I will lay out one of them on the floor and I will trace the shape of it, so that way I will make sure that my pignon will be exactly similar. Cuddly one. this is one set of rafters for the roof, and as you can see, they are all in place. So this is gonna be the shape of the roof. So if you can imagine it, I think it's gonna be beautiful. It's the 12-12 pitch, so really simple. Now I'm ready to build the pignon. It's so much harder to do video in English, but I think it's worth it at the end. I just did the halfway joint in the middle. Oh, sorry. Little crazy dog. I did the middle joint in the middle of the rafter, so that way I will put 2 pegs when I will put it all together for the last time, and it will be pretty strong. Hey, you are noisy. Sometimes those little babies make a lot of noise and eat a lot of my precious piece of wood, but they are such good friends though. It's the time to reveal the color. I can already tell you that the roof is gonna be green like our house. You see, it's supposed to be like a really beautiful earth red. Ooh. It's raining again, so I need to wait again. Today I just finished to process all the wood for the floor of the cabin. So the floor will be with that beautiful pine. And now it's time to work on the roof material, the one that we will see inside. So all those planks are in the wood kiln. Let's go. This is the moment of truth. I milled this wood in June this year and it was super green when it was raining a lot. And now we'll see if it's dry, ready to do the tongue and groove for the roofing. My goal is that the wood will be between 6 and 10% of humidity. Eight, 9, 7, 6, nice! That's perfect! Here it's hot. It's the outside. We dry around 1,500 square foot of wood in 3 months? Yeah, in 3 months. And for free, just with the sun energy. That's pretty nice, actually. I don't know how hot is it. 110 Fahrenheit and almost 45 degrees Celsius. So when I said that it's hot in here, it's not a lie. Good morning everyone! It's a big day today because the next time we talk, all those pieces gonna be on site. So that meaning it's finally the day that I can go and put together my Dovetail cabin. Do you tell I am happy? Oh yeah, I'm really happy. So let's move that. Let's go. Move. Go in the trailer by yourself. I didn't forget you. Let's go. It's hard to believe, but those are all the wood that we need for the cabin. Nice. Now I need to do another load for the roof material, the insulation for the wood stove, what is the floor. So yeah. We are back. I have all the pieces that I need. I will try to put it back together as quick as possible because tomorrow morning it's gonna rain. yesterday I worked super late to almost finish that, and this morning I finished the top piece. So it went really well, except that it was raining, and it's still raining. But now my goal is to put the roof together as quick as possible to keep the log dry. What do you think? It's the first time that we saw the color, and it's beautiful. There's only one coat on that, but you see, those are two coats. So this is gonna be the final color. Very beautiful. I did film it in detail because it was basically the same thing that the first time, but now it's time for the rafters, so I would try to film it more if it's not too rainy. Wish me good luck. Sorry, I dropped you. Wow, it was easy. That's a really good news. Perfect. I will put one big screw there, and after that, when everything will be done, I will put big nails through that on the beam there, same thing there, so everything will get all together. It's the first time that I try those, so I'm really happy how it turned out. I lost a screw. I don't know where they are. I have it a minute ago. What happened? Up and down, up and down. I'm not done with that. We said that you need gym. You just need to build big structure with big lumber. It always impressed me that a small drill like that can put those big screw. One I've done, now I need to do that 5 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 more times. Good morning everyone, it's a new day. Yesterday I take a day off because me and Rémi installed the camp because we will stay maybe 2 weeks around here to build it. So now we are all set up, I will show you that later. But now it's time to nail the rafters. I will put 3 nails here, and I will put one straight, one in an angle. So the fact that there is one straight and one in an angle mean that there is no uplift possible for this beam. So now it's safe to say that nothing will move that rafter from that beam in over 100 years. The only way is to cut it, and I don't know. Okay, the next step, I need to the next step is to square everything together, all the rafter, to be sure that they are square and level. And after that, I will put some plank all over the top. What are you doing?
I don't speak English anymore. I don't know. I'm cooking a sweet potato in the fire.
It's a big one.
Yes.
I really enjoy working on the roof actually, because it's there that you have the more beautiful view. Always, it's always there. I just take all in because after the roof is done, nobody will come here again. Good job. The majority of that side is done. So I will just finish that really quick and it's gonna be the end of the day. Look at this finish, how it's beautiful. And I don't really care for the joint here because it's hidden anyway in the roof, so it's why that type of building is really quick and really beautiful and really efficient, because there's no waste of time, because normally each trim need to be perfect. You lost a lot of time doing that, but like that it's really easy, quick and efficient. So my favorite way to work.
Ah oui, elle va être bonne. Je le sais juste à la texture. On va voir si c'est juste carbonisé.
C'est chaud.
Wow! Yes.
Where is the mayo?
Je sais pas.
Do you know where it is? Okay. C'est bon, Rémi? Can you explain me the recipe?
Yes. You take a sweet potato and you bury it in the middle of the fire for the whole afternoon, and then at night you have wonderful sweet potato.
A huge one.
Yes.
Ah, il y en a.
Yeah, this one was as big as my face.
That's really big. You see the big face? that way of doing the windows frame, it's really simple and it prevents the window to be squished by the building that will dry and going down with the year. Each beam can slide down. It will take 5 years to completely dry, and this plank will be used to fix the windows frame. The windows, everything is fixed on this one, and this one is fixed on the 2x4 underneath. So nothing is screwed or glued to the beam, but the air is not able to go because I will seal all of that. It's the same principle of a log house, and it works really well. Now it's super tight on the side, and on the top there is space for the cabin to dry.
faire un gros plan sur tes mains.
Qu'est-ce que tu veux?
Que c'est sale, ça colle.
Wow, look at their final result. It's beautiful. It took me around 2 months to build this cabin. If you love the result as much as me, I highly recommend that you take a look at the training course. The link is in the description down below. And I hope that you will find inspiration and confidence to build it yourself. I really enjoyed working on it. I really wish that some of you will try your best to do the same result as me, or a different cabin but with the same technique. Everything is possible with the kit that I just talked to you. And if you have any question or suggestion or whatever, write to us and I will answer everything. See you in the next video. Bye bye.